Good morning to the world. I know it's been a minute, since I haven't spoken, people have seen me, but I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody, beautiful new year, man, and most of all, it's a beautiful new day, going into where we headed this year, I just think, universally speaking, man, I want to acknowledge, my appreciation and gratefulness, for where we at today, for where I stand today. I think we all should, we're still here, we're healthy, we got all our limbs, our kids are healthy. That's a lot to be thankful for, because there's a lot of people that, that's experiencing different situations in this world. Alston Logistix, man, we standing, I had to pause my authority for a minute, due to an insurance issue, that I had, with the driver, owner-operator that I had on. And he got on the insurance, with a 26-foot, got off, and did something, whatever the case may be. And it kind of put me in a bind, so really all my pushing, was really to attempt to, to catch up, or get back from, what had happened. But honestly, I was me that did it. He didn't do it, because I let him in without a contract, and I learned a lot of things, what I'm saying? And, we got 85 days active. I spoke with FMCSA yesterday, and I did, just making sure everything was in on time, my our DOT number is active and in good standings, because you don't need a authority, you don't need a motor carrier number to have a DOT number, what I'm saying? Your DOT number is just what gives you the right. You can transport anything within the state, within your state legally. The MC number is what allows you to be able to travel, haul freight across state lines. So we're in good standings, it's just our insurance, as far as hauling, across state lines, then, we have to get that back in order. And I just want to say a few things right now. I'm not, me and myself, I'm 41 years old, man. I don't have a CDL, never been to school for truck driving. I came into the industry because, for one, it's a lucrative industry, and for two, I want to be a positive force, in the progressive push, the forward progress of our American commerce and American infrastructure, and also assist in reducing the rate of recidivism. How do we reduce this rate of recidivism? Well, for one, we give people, men and women, an opportunity to, to come home and, and get a decent paying job, and support their families. And a lot of times, the majority of the time, when we go back and things happen, it happens because, we're thinking about money. A lot of times we get into situations, that's why they have transition homes and rehabilitation, and that's what's supposed to be going on the inside, but it doesn't always work out like that. They took it out of a lot of programs out of the system, as far as, welding and electrician and all these programs that they used to actually have, so people could learn a trade and come home and do better, and make it, have another option. They taking those programs out. So, a lot of times when people come out, sometimes we're limited on our options, That's no excuse, because if you want it, then you do it, and I'm living proof, man, it'll work if you work it, we have a fair, I give you a fair warning, man. It's going to be some long and hard days, through your climb, But, if we stay at it, then it'll go the way it's supposed to, But that's not like, it don't come out the sky, man. You have to learn. You have to teach yourself what you need to learn, what you need to know in order to, to move forward, in order to elevate, in order to advance, in this world. So what we're doing, though, in this new year is, we're aiming towards, I will be, leasing out my authority, and, pretty much, I want to aim at semis, we really want to grow a strong company here, Semi trucks, it's just, 48 feet, 53 feet, gonna make more than 26 feet any day, and that was my thing. I'm sitting up trying to, make the money back from an insurance that was put on a 26 foot with a 16 foot box truck, and then, you know, and then my personal truck, you know. But I do things just so, you know, just to be said that it's done. I guarantee you there's never nobody in the history of trucking that you have ever seen pull 8,000 pounds with a Cadillac Escalade EXT, 2,000 miles. You know, I pulled up to a lot of places, man. They say, well, I done seen a lot of trucks pull up here, man, but I ain't never seen nothing like that. But it's nice though, you know. But so, you know, just to speak on that though, you know, just so we understand, I'm not somebody that's just attempting to, you know, to have to be a boss and, you know, and have drivers and this and that and whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying? I always, you know, even through my time, you know, I'm an iron worker by trade, man. I have a position. I have somebody offer me $26 an hour right now, you know, as a fitter position, you know what I'm saying, because of the skills that I've taught myself, you know what I'm saying, in the last 4 years since I've been home. And I started at $12 in my first shop, you know. So I mean, that just goes to show, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, where you can get to if you stay at it. Now, so yeah, so that's what we would like to do, you know. Maybe we'll do something like, you know, I'm looking at it, and you know, and anybody who has, you know, a semi, you know, if you don't have an authority, if you have even a box truck, but you know, a lot of people that drive box trucks aren't serious, you know. So if you are a serious driver, a serious man, you know, a serious woman, you know, and you really want to, you know, progress, you know, in this transportation industry, you know what I'm saying, then you can, you know, get at, you know, you can contact me, and we can go from there, you know. One thing I will say, you know, if at anything, you know, then whatever the premium is for the truck that you put on, then we would want that up front, you know, just to make sure that is paid, you know, that the insurance is covered for that first month of your truck being leased onto this authority. You know what I'm saying? But just understanding, you know, the progress that I've made, and, you know, my company, Alston Logistics, is very respected, man, you know, by a lot of brokers, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shippers. You know, I have no bad reviews, no bad nothing on, you know what I'm saying, on the standings of this company, because I built it to that point. You know, we have the situation that we do have is with Landstar due to, you know, that one particular person. But, you know, I'll get that straight and we'll be all right. But there's many others, so, you know, and so that's all right too. So, you know, we factor with Loves. You know, we have a fuel card, man, you know, $2,500 fuel card, you know, which allows you to, you know, to understand this same fuel card, which is you can purchase merch and everything. I mean, you know, my headset, all my hot shot equipment, chains, binders, straps. I got 8 straps, 4 binders, 2 chains, and that's just on a basic setup. You know what I'm saying? I got all that out of Loves off my card. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have to pay nothing, but they are overcharging. And so therefore they got it back, you know, they get it back on the next load. And we was pushing, you know, and so, you know, you have access to that. That's how you pay for your fuel. You know, in good standings, great standings with any broker. I have a list of brokers that I've dealt with in the last 90 days, 85 days. And everyone that dealt with me might not deal with everyone, you know what I'm saying, just due to, you know, because, you know, the way I speak, the way I perform, you know what I'm saying, you know, the way where we stand on as a company. And so, you know, that plays a part too. If you come into this and you're trying to, you know, do it your own way, it's not going to work like that. You know, what you got to understand is, you know, last year the U.S. transported over $972 billion in freight. $972 billion in freight. So with that being said, it's already structured. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to try to redo anything, or, you know, or no, just be the best you that you can be. Represent your company the best that you can, and that's the way that things level out. You know what I'm saying? For you and your money, your family, you know, which is why we work. You know, so I just wanted to speak on it this morning, you know, for a short time, you know, and just give a little speech on, you know, on the year, on the new year, and, you know, and where we stand, man, this year. So, you know, with that, man, you know, if anybody's interested or, you know, curious about, you know, how we can maybe work together, you know, and I heard somebody say something before about, well, that, you know, and I say work with and not work for, and he was like, well, that's the perception. No, that's not the perception, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because woman works for themselves and to feed their family. They don't work for nobody else. You know, people like to say that and feel like they some kind. It's not about that. It's about understanding that we all have a position to play. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever position that we sign up for, then we do that. We play that. We feel that position. You know. So as long as we do that, man, you know, then yes, that's how we work together and that's how we work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has delegated positions and we do our best at our position, man, and then that's how everybody grows. You know, maybe, you know, I'm thinking about our first 5 trucks, you know, then maybe we can lease on at, you know, at 15%, you know what I'm saying? But if they semis, you know, but, you know, we just really got to be serious about growing in this industry, about fulfilling our purpose, you know, for being here, and, you know, and just, you know, knowing, understanding that our name is on everything that we do, man. And it's not about the company you for. You know, that company is supposed to be a part of you, you know. So I want everybody to have a good day, man. And if you have any questions, man, contact me, you know, and we'll talk soon. Peace. Let's get some money.